floods of 2008. I was displaced by the floods, and I didn't have a residence for me and my daughter to live at together. And they had told me the place I had for my daughter to stay was a safe environment. DHS did a check on her, said everything was okay. Shortly thereafter, they decided the place that she was staying was no longer safe and removed her from my care. After that, I started doing everything I could to get things back together. I went to parenting classes. They also discovered through all of this, that my substance abuse was an issue. I went to treatment out at ASAC. Then after that, I went back to get my high school diploma. Thought I was doing great, thought I was taking all the steps I needed to take, but still getting nowhere, absolutely nowhere. Having 2-hour visits, 4-hour visits twice a week. And then I got a new worker, and she suggested that I go to the partnership. And then I was assigned a parent partner, and she helped me out with a lot of things. It's another woman or man, depending on your situation, that helps you understand a little bit of the legal system, is there to talk to you, to be a friend, to comfort you, but more so just to make sure you know what you need to know to get the process to get your child back. Well, my daughter is home now, the biggest difference. My parent partner, she informs me of programs that maybe I don't necessarily know about that could help me and my child, help my family. She's there to talk to. She's been through the experience, maybe not the exact same circumstances as my experience, but she's been involved. So she really understands where I'm coming from and my frustrations and my anger, and she's a good person to vent to. Oh, well, in my case, I had to alienate a lot of my friends because they weren't exactly the best person to be around. So it was a good person to turn to talk to. And they have great meetings that show you, like it's called the Birthright class. It teaches you things about the legal system and your rights as a parent. It teaches you when it's okay and when it's not okay for certain circumstances to happen. So that way, because if you don't know, you don't know. The more you know, the more you know. With the partnership, I go to their every birth parent orientation, which is I've been to about 4 of them now. Coming up another one I'm going to do in April. I'm actually going to become a parent partner so I can help somebody else out in my case, because when I was going through this, and I mean still am going through it, but earlier on in the stages I was really frustrated and didn't know where to turn to. And there was the parent partnership. I mean, I was so frustrated because I was doing all these things that DHS asked me to do and still didn't see why I wasn't getting anywhere. And then they also taught me to change my attitude on how I think about the situation. Like to take myself out of my personal situation and see it from somebody else's eyes. So my parent partner taught me a lot about looking at it through a different perspective and not just being so angry about things and not being so mad. I mean, what's done is done, and now I got to work forward from that. So they're about moving forward and progressing and helping families stay families. A lot better than I did at the beginning, that's for sure. Because my first worker, she didn't seem like she cared, didn't seem involved. I tried to talk to her, she'd get mad and leave because maybe I was asking the wrong questions. And then again, that ties into the partnership. They teach you the right questions to ask in the respectful manner to get better results out of things. But my new DHS worker, she's great. She's right on top of everything. She's always talking to me. She comes to my house more times than what she's required to. And if you have a better communication with them, things go a lot better than, say, just throwing a fit and yelling and screaming. Yes, I would, absolutely. It's made it easier for me to sleep at night, knowing that there's somebody there that can help me tomorrow. If something comes up after the hours that somebody's there, I know it's just a phone call away that next morning that something will get figured out and somebody will be there to help me from the partnership.